Hey Bulldogs. I have a visitor with me today. This is Bronny. Actually his name's Gregory. My son changed his name from Bronny to Gregory. And Gregory is a bearded dragon. He is I'm gonna estimate that he's about 16 inches long from tail to his nose. He is a reptile. He is covered with scales. He has long claws too. I don't know if you see him there. Got some pretty long claws. He's pretty friendly. When he gets mad, what he does is he puffs up his face really, really big, and he turns black, and he kind of scary looking. So that is how he protects himself from predators. So he's gonna hang out with me today while I read Junie B. Chapter 6, which is called Speechless. The next day that Grace saw me on the bus. Her mouth came all the way open. I smiled, very gorgeous. I know why you're looking at me like that, Grace, I said. Mother said when people saw me, they would be speechless. I fluffed my hair. Speechless is when your mouth can't speak, I explained. That Grace pointed at my neck. What is that? Is that a dog collar you're wearing, she said. I laughed and laughed at her. You silly head, Grace, I said. Don't you know anything? This is a lovely collar of jewels. It is the kind of jewels that princesses wear. Only I didn't even know where we had this gorgeous thing. I found it where Mother keeps the dog food. Only I don't actually know why it got put there. I holded out my arms. And did you notice these, Grace? Did you notice my long white princess gloves? They are the kind of gloves that Cinderella wears, and Cinderella is a real, actual princess. Plus, also, she does floors. I pointed at my head. And what about this golden crown I am wearing? It is from a real, actual Dairy Queen. Plus, also I have red velvet bows on my sneaker, and Mother even drew lightning on their sides, just like yours. I twirled all around. Just wait till Handsome Warren gets a load of me now, right, Grace? Now that guy will have to love me, 'cause who wouldn't? Grace slumped down in her seat. She didn't talk the whole rest of the way to school. And guess what else? When the bus got to school, she didn't even wait for me again. She ran right straight to Handsome Warren without me. I tried to race her, but my collar of jewels scratched my neck. Plus also my golden crown fell off my head. Handsome Warren was sitting on the ground. His face was hiding in his knees. I pushed my way in front of Lucille and that Grace. Then I tapped him on the head. Hello, how are you today? I am wearing princess clothes, I told him. Handsome Warren didn't look up. I tapped on his head again. Yeah, only I actually think you should get a load of me, 'cause Grandma Miller said I am quite a sight, I said. Lucille rolled her eyes. It won't do you any good to talk to him, Junie B. He's not talking to anyone, not even me, said that Grace. I squatted down next to that guy and stared real hard. How come you're not talking, huh, Warren? Does the cat have your tongue? I waited very patient. Then I leaned closer to his ear. I said, does the cat have your tongue, Warren? All of a sudden, Handsome Warren raised up his head. Go away, he shouted. All of you go. Go away and leave me alone. I stayed squatted a real long time. Then I stood up very quiet and looked at that Grace and Lucille. Good news, I said. He talked. After that, all of us kept on standing there, because we didn't actually know how to handle this situation, that's why. Finally, Lucille did a huffy breath at him. You're not being nice, Warren. You used to be nice, but now you're not, and so I don't even want to be your friend today. Me either, said that Grace. I don't want to be your friend today either. Then both of those guys held hands, and they stomped away from there very furious. Handsome Warren raised up one eyeball to see if they were gone. I quick bended down and looked into it. Hello, how are you today? I said. I am wearing princess clothes. Handsome Warren did a groan. Then he closed his eyeball and he hided his face again. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to think about, have you ever felt like Handsome Warren? Have you ever felt like you just wanted to be left alone and you didn't want people to bother you? I know I have. Chapter 7 is called Knock Knock. So I'd like you to think about what might happen in chapter 7. I'm going to go ahead and post this video on YouTube, and I'm also going to put it on Google Classroom, and there's going to be a few questions you need to answer about chapter 6. If you guys see, his claws are getting stuck in my shirt. If you guys have any questions, be sure to message me. Bye-bye, Bulldogs.